Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, all series videos. Thank you so much for the likes, the comments, and for subscribing. In this video, I'll be updating you on his mistress child. Guess what? Kamini plans to terminate Mahua's pregnancy, targeting Krishna. And what happened will shock you as Mahua gets arrested by the police. You need to watch till the end to find out how it happened. Please subscribe to this channel and don't forget to click on the notification button to be notified anytime I drop a new video. Please like this video, give it a thumbs up. Tell me what you feel about this video in the comment section. Let's go. The episode starts with Yashoda telling Randa Sharma that she has decided to work in his office. Manoj says you have taken a right decision. He thanks Randa. He then apologizes to Yashoda for Gayatri's behavior. Yashoda says, we were only taking much of your time, and asks him to apologize to Gayatri on her behalf. Manoj goes. Randa thanks Yashoda for accepting his plea. Yashoda tells Randa that she will work with him if they have professional relation, and says, I will just be your employee and you will be my boss. You will not be the person who knows my husband. Randa says, now I know from where Ashok got so much courage to fight for the truth, and he appreciates Yashoda for her ethics. He asks her to make the summary of the files kept on her desk. Yashoda sits to work. Amma tells Babuji that he is doing drama to search Ashok and troubling Yashoda to call him. She says, when Ashok comes to know that his wife is working in his enemy's office, then he will come running, and tells that Yashoda is helpless to work as he has closed all ways for her. Randa is happy and thinks he shall search Ashok. Puen gives tea to Yashoda. Yashoda gets sad seeing Ashok and her photo in her phone. Amma calls her and asks Yashoda why her voice is sad. Yashoda says, I was searching my flaws while looking at Ashokji's photo. Amma says, it is not your mistake. Yashoda says she hopes that he returns and they solve all the problems together. Randa comes there and hears Yashoda saying that she will not wait for Ashok and will fight alone with all the problems. He asks her not to run away from her emotions and says by deleting the photo, one can't delete the memories. Yashoda asks him not to call her Barbie. He asks if the files are ready. Yashoda keeps the files and tells that she has made summary. Randa tells that it is his company policy that they give advance to the new employees as per their needs. He asks her to tell how much he needs. Yashoda says it's okay, I will manage. Randa says, I do this for every employee. Don't think that I am doing this thinking about your situation. And says, I will cut this money from your salary. I am not giving you charity. He asks her to go home as there is no work left now. Yashoda is hesitant. He asks her to take the money and says, please. Yashoda takes it and thanks him. He asks her to come on time. Yashoda leaves. Kamini thinks what to do to spread darkness in Yashoda's life again as she has started working. She hears Mahua talking to someone and goes to her. Mahua tells someone that she will take 2,000 Res for one question paper and asks the person to come somewhere. She ends the call and thinks she does right to keep the question papers with herself and then sell it to earn some money. Kamini makes a plan and tells Bansal that they will use the medicine brought from Vaid. But before that, they have to create such a situation that Mahua loses her child and Yashoda is thrown out with her children. Bansal says, you said right. Kamini says we shall go to Krishna and act They come there and sees Amma asking Krishna to have milk. Krishna refuses to drink as it is not brought by Yashoda. Amma asks if I don't have right on you. Krishna tells that you are right. I will not do wrong with you. He takes the milk. Amma goes inside. Kamini asks Bansal to start step number 1. Bansal tells Kamini aloud that he has heard that Sadhu Mahatma are coming behind the temple. He thought to ask about Ashok, but didn't go as they might not know him. Kamini says it is good that you didn't go. Krishna thinks to go there to get clue about Ashok Gupta. He runs out. Kamini thinks you will become fool once again, and this foolishness will prove costly to you this time. Mahua comes there and takes money from the guy. She tells him that she can give other question papers also and can pass the weak students too. She is about to give him question paper when Krishna comes and stops her. The episode starts with Mahua asking Krishna, how did you come here? Krishna asks her not to do this and tells her this is the matter of children's future. Mahua gives the paper to the guy and he goes. Krishna tells that this is illegal and he will tell Bad Saheb. Mahua asks him to forget everything and not to tell anyone. Krishna goes. Bansal is hiding there and laughs. Mahua thinks to go home before Krishna. Bansal calls Kamini and tells that the matter is in her hands. Kamini says step 2 is finished. She says Yashoda came. Step 3 shall be with her. Yashoda calls Amma and tells that Randeji went somewhere and my work was over, so I came. She tells that everything seems to be good after some time. Rande gave advance to me. She asks Amma to give money to Babuji for the electricity and water. Kamini asks her to give it with her hands and calls Babuji. Babuji comes out. Yashoda gives him money. Amma asks him to join the wires also. Kamini asks him to think, how did this money reach this house due to Yashoda's handwork? Rande's help or charity, or the love relation between Diwa and Babi, or to invest on the lonely woman with bad intention. Yashoda shouts and asks her not to say any wrong word. Kamini asks why you are boasting on me. You went to do work against the family's wish. Amma asks her not to argue. Kamini says, I will not say anything as you are asking me. She asks her to think what did Yashoda do on the first day itself that Rande gave money to her. Yashoda says, when Rande gave me money, I thought and remembered that even Ashokji's client used to give him advance. Babuji says Ashok is a man. Yashoda says, I got advance from my salary and everyone is questioning my character. She says, I asked for everyone's help. She says, nobody helped me even with a rupee, and asks if it is values to accuse another woman's character. She says, I know my values and limitations. Babuji says, we are not doubting on your values, but what about the people and their thinking? Yashoda asks why only women have to think about society and tells him that their house and respect matters to her a lot. She tells Kamini that this is the last time when you have raised finger on my character and says if you say it again, then I won't be quiet. Mahua comes there and asks where is Krishna. Kamini asks what happened, if that boy did something. Mahua asks if he came back home. Kamini says no and asks why are you in tension. Babuji asks what are you hiding. Yashoda asks if something happened to Krishna. Kamini asks Mahua to say. The police inspector comes there and says, I will say. Babuji asks what happened. Inspector tells Babuji that Mahua used to sell question papers to people by taking money. Kamini says we will not agree. Inspector asks Mahua to tell where is her room and says they want to check it. Yashoda asks for search warrant. Inspector shows it. Mahua says, I will not let you check it. Yashoda asks her not to be scared and let him see. Inspector says, until we check the room, everyone shall be here. Mahua asks Babuji to stop them. Inspector asks constables to check the room properly. Mahua asks Babuji to stop them and says if my room is checked, then I will be caught. Inspector finds the question papers. Mahua tells Arvind and others that she used to sell question papers during exams and tells that Krishna complained against her in the police station. Inspector shows the question papers and says, now you have to come to police station with me. You have lost your job too. Krishna comes there. Mahua starts beating him and blaming him for her loss of job. Yashoda asks her to leave Krishna. Arvind says Krishna will ruin this house. Krishna says I didn't do anything. Mahua asks why police came here then. Krishna says he met Jyoti on the way and was talking to him. Kamini says you must have planned to give this excuse. Babuji says he's taking revenge from us and will ruin our respect. He says he has come to take revenge of his murder. Yashoda says no. Babuji says he has burnt my Bahu's job and future and says don't know what he will do. Yashoda asks Sama and Babuji to see his eyes. She tells them that she trusts Krishna and tells that he didn't tell the police. Kamini says enough and says until when will you keep content on his misdeeds? Yashoda says you are blaming him unnecessarily. Arvind gets angry and tells Yashoda that the truth is that you are more responsible than Krishna. Your tantrums, decisions and dramas are over the board now. Amma says Yashoda is your Barbie. Arvind asks, can't you see Mahua? He says Mahua asked me not to support Barbie, but I didn't take her words seriously. He says I was foolish. Whatever Mahua said has come true. And says Ashok Baya left home and hit his troubles on our foreheads, and says he should have eloped with his wife and children. Krishna says, don't say this. Arvind slaps him hard and says everything was fine before you came and blames him for ruining everything. Yashoda hugs Krishna and cries. Arvind gets mad and looks at Yashoda angrily. He tells that he will do whatever he thinks right. Yashoda and Krishna are shocked. Arvind apologizes to Inspector and tells that his wife is pregnant and he can't leave her alone. Inspector asks him to come. They take Mahua from there. Yashoda hugs Krishna and cries. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and come back for more updates from your favorite Z Word series.